Good Monday morning. I'm meteorologist Bob Trihy. Want to bring you up to speed on this powerful compact storm that we're watching heading our way. It's got several weather elements that we're watching. It's got a cold, snowy side. It's got a warm, potentially severe side, and it's going to have a lot of wind with it as well. So this is a deepening system. It's now across areas of northern Alabama, and it's going to be strengthening pretty quickly once it gets on into Georgia, and that could increase our severe risk. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. We've been watching showers and storms increasing across central Georgia, and those are also filling in across the upstate right now. So we are seeing the pockets of heavy rain around Elberton, back into Abbeville County, seeing the showers into the Greenville area. Nothing severe here. That could change in the coming hours. Also seeing the showers in northeast Georgia right now and into the mountains. You've got rain now. That's going to be snow by tomorrow morning in Asheville, Hendersonville, and Bryson City. Just rain at the present time. Here's our severe risk. We do have a slight risk or a low risk of seeing severe weather from Union County towards Lawrence on into Abbeville, into Greenwood, and into Newberry. And then farther to the north and west, a lower risk or a marginal risk around the I-85 corridor. But we have to be careful with this system. It is a dynamic system, and it could spin up some severe weather as we go through the overnight. We're going to see a lot of heavy rain, so a low to moderate chance of seeing flash flooding, a small chance of hail, damaging winds, certainly a possibility with the storms or without them. We're going to be seeing wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. So those kind of winds do damage. So make sure you tie down the outdoor items and just make sure everything is secure tonight into tomorrow morning. There is a low chance of a tornado, as we do have tornado watches now from Florida on into the low country of South Carolina. The Storm Prediction Center has been hinting that they might increase this watch a little farther to the north to include part of us. That is yet to be determined. It's about a 50-50 shot. But we do have a winter storm warning for the area in pink from Franklin to Bryson City, even Asheville. You're going to see accumulating snow into Burnsville, and then just south of there, Hendersonville and surrounding counties into northeast Georgia, you have a winter weather advisory. And look at this mess by 1 a.m. Heavy rain across the upstate and snow starting to mix in and change to snow across some of the higher peaks. You can see the system rotating. It's going to be moving right along the I-85 corridor by 3 a.m. We are concerned about that severe weather across parts of the upstate, but here comes the snow into the mountains, and that snow continues to press down towards the state line as we go into 4 a.m. around Asheville and Franklin, and we're looking at just a plain rain across the upstate as the snow intensifies across the mountains. Asheville getting into heavier snow around 5 a.m. Could see visibilities pretty low and maybe snowfall rates up to an inch an hour with that cold rain. You can see the snow line comes right up to the state line. I think we could be seeing some flurries around Greenville, some wet snowflakes mixed in around TR, but still snowing at 8 a.m. on into Asheville. And the cold rain continues to move out for the upstate, and then the snow is confined to the higher peaks. And then the sun comes out, but it is going to be blustery and cold. So we're looking at plain rain for much of the upstate, but I think we could see some flakes maybe around Greenville, TR, some of the elevated areas of the upstate, and then right along the state line we have a coating to a mix, and then the accumulating snow begins around Forest City into Waynesville, and then points southwest into Clayton. Asheville could see a couple to 3 inches of snow, 3 to 6 inches a little farther west and north of you, and on the higher peaks around 6 to 12 inches of snow. And the winds, another hazard. We're watching a high wind warning for areas of Oconee, Pickens, and northern Greenville County. Winds gusting 50 miles per hour, maybe higher. So, you know, that could cause damage. That could uproot trees and cause problems. And then we have a wind advisory for essentially everybody else as this system comes on through. You can see the spin. It's right over I-85, and it's coming right up the interstate as we go into your Monday. Look at these wind gusts, 50, 51 miles per hour in Asheville at 4 a.m. So this is a dynamic system, and we're going to be seeing these winds really howling into Monday morning, and with falling temperatures, those wind chills will be low. Make sure you can locate your warm clothes because it's been a long time since we've seen cold weather, and it is coming. Temperatures falling through the 50s into the 40s with the rain and the storms through the overnight, and then a cold rain, maybe some flurries mixed in, some flakes mid-morning tomorrow, and then the sun comes back by noon, but only 44. And for the mountains, your rain switches over to snow in the Asheville area sometime around 4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. And it snows hard for a couple of hours as those temperatures fall below freezing into the 20s and lower 30s. So slick roads for sure. And this Monday forecast, a lot different than it has been. 38 early on with the flurries clearing out, but by the afternoon, only into the mid 40s with sunshine. And for the mountains, 28 with the accumulating snow, and you stay below freezing, only 31 by 4. So you want to stay here. We'll continue to update you online on the internet. Nicole Pape will be taking over at 1 a.m. She'll have more updates overnight. And of course, the morning news begins at 4:30. Nicole will have the very latest on this dynamic system, and the rest of the news team will have much more on all the facets of this storm. And we'll be watching it all day tomorrow with the rest of the newscast. You can also find it on the Fox Carolina News app, Facebook.com, and YouTube as well. Have a great night.